How to find a house or an apartment which you want to buy here in Germany. I'll speak about two major things, known as well as unknown options to most of us. Hi, my name is Ajay. I'm going to show you in this channel on how to buy a house here in Germany. Let's speak about the first major option, which is on the web, finding houses and apartments on the web. You'll have a couple of options here. First, obviously, is the market leader, which is immobilienscout24.de. If you're looking in that portal specifically, you'll have the option of getting a premium account or premium version. If you're opting for one, you'll be allowed to create a profile for yourself. If you're doing so, please take a picture where you're smiling with the family perhaps, so that you create a first impression on the broker side or on the seller side. Second option on the web is Immowelt. Similarly to Immobilien Scout, you'll have an option there to search for houses, place an order, and see a search function, use a search function. You'll be pushed on an email basis. You'll be seeing a couple of options on a daily basis. You'll also have ebay-Kleinanzeigen, which is more and more up and coming, not because it's the UX is so good, but because it's cheap to advertise there for the sellers as well as for the brokers. While in Immobilien Scout, you need to put in couple of bucks to advertise as a broker. In ebay-Kleinanzeigen, it's free of charge, right? So the ones who are very price conscious, the sellers who are very price conscious, they might choose ebay-Kleinanzeigen over Immobilien Scout or Immowelt. You can also have a look at banks and their websites. Almost every bank will have some kind of brokerage department, real estate department within the bank. So if you go to your local Sparkasse or Volksbank, they will have some kind of newsletter which you can sign up for. You'll have some kind of contact person there. You can leave your requirements there and say, look, my name is XYZ. I'm looking for a house, an apartment of this and that site. If you see something, if you hear something, just let me know, right? Also do sign up for the newsletter. Next option on the web would be bidding auctions from the government, from the city. I'm not speaking about foreclosures, that's something totally different, but you will have, for example, the city of Berlin, in and around, you'll have government buildings, government plots being sold by the government in the process of bidding. Not everybody uses this, and it's rather unknown, but that could be an option for you if you read the documents correctly, if you know what you're doing there. Now let's have a look at the off-market or offline, not on the web options for you. First one would be free newspapers. Every region has them. Once or twice a week you'll receive a free newspaper with the blue or green logo in my area. And in the back of those we've got some adverts. We have some old school sellers who are not familiar with the web, for example. They would still advertise in newspapers, right? And if you're not looking into those, you're missing out a big opportunity to buy from sellers who are not that acquainted with the web. What you could also do is check with brokers in your region, right? If you type in Makler, which is the German word for real estate broker, and your city name, you will find gazillions of pages, gazillions of brokers who are offering their services in your region. Now, they all have, if they are good ones, they all have some kind of homepage. They all have some kind of newsletter options. They all have some kind of contact form. Please put in your details there. Tell them what you're searching, and they might just give you a heads up once they get something, once they already know that somebody wants to sell and they sign a contract, but they don't have the pictures yet. You might get to know those options up front before it even hits the portals, before it even hits ebay-Kleinanzeigen or ImmoScout. So check with the brokers in your region, with Makler and your city name. Another option would be, if you're looking for new constructions, look at the builders, German Bauträger in your region, right? Which are the predominant ones? Which are the more famous ones? Which are building next door or in the next couple of streets? Write down the names, go to their websites and sign up on either the newsletter or use a contact form as well, right? That's for new constructions. The one which I would rather not recommend, but is still available, are foreclosures. Right? That's a high risk, low and medium reward kind of scenario. You'll be able to have a look at the foreclosures which are happening in the near future, which have already been aligned a date to. You can retrieve documents on that apartment or house from the web. It's all free of charge. The only thing which you cannot do is visit the house and see it from the inside, right? Because the current owner or current tenant might not give you access to that. Hence, it's rather buying something and not knowing what you're really buying. Right? But it's still an option. Best case is word of mouth, right? Friends, colleagues, people who know you, who don't know you, just tell them that you're searching for a house. You've got similar requirements, and more often they hear this, the more they would remember you and your name once their aunt, their uncle knows of someone who's selling. They'll remember, oh, that was XYZ. He keeps on telling me he's searching for a house. You don't have any competition there, or almost no competition. There's no ImmoScout, no ebay-Kleinanzeigen, not many people who want to see the house. So word of mouth is by far the best option to buy and find a house here. And some of my clients already, just by walking around in their neighborhood, saw houses which were being put on sale. I had one instance, a couple in Mannheim, in southern part of Germany. They were just wandering around, and the broker just put up the sign for sale. He just took the pictures of the apartment, just put up the board for sale. He didn't advertise the apartment yet. They just walked in, spoke with the broker, and almost sealed the deal there itself. Perfect example of having your ears and eyes open to see what's happening in and around your area, where you want to live or where you want to buy, and see whether there are any for sale signs being put up at that point in time.